One of the questions I like to ask when the subject of math comes up is, how many of you have ever struggled with math? You go into a party and the subject of math comes up and people are talking and people volunteer just readily. I was not good in math. Why is that okay? The National Council of Teachers of Mathematics says that number sense is the most important foundation of mathematical learning. If kids don't have number sense, they can't go on. Number sense is vital. Number sense is the ability to make sense of numbers. Understanding numbers like 18. What is 18? It's a 10 and an 8, or it's 2 9s. Not being able to just memorize 9 plus 9 is 18, that's no different than memorizing roses are red and violets are blue. One of the things that I discovered when I was developing this Kuske math method was the power of 4 objects in a square pattern. And I didn't know that there's a lot of research out there on a person's ability to see those 4 objects and know that there's 4 without counting. It's called subitizing. Let's say that you see a row of dots for just a quick second, so you can't even blink. Can you tell how many you saw? What if the dots were arranged like this? You saw how many dots. Now, what if you saw more dots, but they were arranged in a pattern? Now how many did you see? Was it easy? Look at the difference of what happens in your brain between looking at dots that are arranged in a pattern and dots that are arranged in a line. It's not just any pattern, because if I showed you dots that were in a random pattern, your brain does not have the same ability to recognize those as it does with that powerful 4 group. You cannot convince a child who's worked with Kuske that 4 and 2 is anything but 6. We don't want to sit your preschoolers down and teach them math. I believe in learning through play. I want them to play, I want them to have fun, but I want them to have it with a purpose in a way that develops number sense. So when you're counting your crackers, if you count them into these innate, intuitive patterns, your child doesn't know that they're doing math, but what you're doing is developing their brain for a lifetime of math success, because now numbers are going to make sense.